Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we'll share the upcoming Marvel movies for 2023. When people think of Marvel movies, they usually think of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Not surprising, considering it's now the largest movie franchise of all time and regularly dominates the international box office. The superhero genre is constantly evolving, and Marvel movies are at the forefront. There are many Marvel movies in the works between Marvel Studios, Sony, and Fox. When Walt Disney purchased 20th Century Fox in 2019, Marvel fans everywhere rejoiced. This meant that the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Deadpool, and many other iconic films whose rights had been held by Fox for decades would finally be able to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Thanks to this purchase, there are many exciting movies that we're looking forward to in the next year. Before we start the video, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Now let's get into it. Number 1. Craven the Hunter, January 2013, 2023. Marvel's next non-MCU release is the Craven the Hunter movie. Following Venom and Morbius' footsteps, Marvel's Sony Pictures universe will continue with another movie focused on Spider-Man villains. It hasn't been confirmed if Craven will be part of Sony's anticipated Sinister Six movie. By 2020, the script had been written, and in the months that followed, little was heard of possible developments. But production took a giant leap when Aaron Taylor Johnson landed the role of Craven in May 2021. Since then, numerous teaser trailers and first look clips have been released. The film is slated to premiere in early 2023, but Sony's Spider-Man universe and the broader MCU will likely continue, especially considering Aaron Taylor Johnson previously played Quicksilver Pietro Maximoff in the MCU. Questions have arisen about the film's place in the multiverse. Number 2. AntMan and the Wasp Quantumania. AntMan and the Wasp Quantumania will release on 17 February 2023, and anticipation is already high for the long-awaited trio. Scott Lang, Paul Rudd, and Hope Van Dyne Evangeline Lilly will appear for the third time. One of the most notable updates is that Ant-Man 3 will be the first movie in Phase 5 of the MCU. The duo will again be joined by Michael Douglas's Hank Mann and Michelle Pfeiffer's Janet Van Dyne. In Avengers Endgame, Emma Fuhrman plays Cassie Lang, but she'll be replaced by Katherine Newton. One of the main reasons Ant-Man 3 likely recast Cassie Lang was to get a bigger star in the role. Katherine Newton is a rising star in Hollywood after roles in Freaky, Big Little Lies, The Society, and Blockers. This indicates that Marvel has big plans for her. In the comics, Cassie Lang becomes a superhero known as Stature, Stinger, Ant-Girl, and joins the Young Avengers. Filming of the movie already ended in 2021, but the release date for this film is slated for 2023. This is a sign of pandemic-related schedule changes. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania should be worth the wait, but the shrinking superhero faces its biggest test when legendary Marvel villain Kang the Conqueror Jonathan Majors makes his big screen debut. Number 3. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, May 5th, 2023. It was finally confirmed by Marvel that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will be released on May 5th, 2023, 6 years after the last movie. Sad news for the fans though, this new movie is really going to be the end of the Guardians' story in this lineup, so told director James Gunn. This is the end for us, the last time people will see this team of Guardians. The Guardians 3 plot is still pretty vague, but will deliver a closer look at Rocket Raccoon's backstory and have Peter Quill dealing with a Gamora from the past who doesn't recall or even love him yet. Furthermore, actor Will Poulter is involved as Adam Warlock, who ultimately takes on the Guardians, but the real enemy in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is actor Chukwudi Iwuji's character, the High Evolutionary. Number 4. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, June 2nd, 2023. Another entry from Sony Pictures, Miles Morales will return to the multiplex in 2023. The appearance in the 2018 Spider-Man sequel Into the Spider-Verse took longer than expected. In addition to developing the story, the animation also took several years. In the film, Peter Parker as Spider-Man tries to dismantle a giant particle accelerator from the Kingpin, but is killed in the process. Later, his superhero role is taken over by Miles Morales, a Brooklyn teenage boy with Puerto Rican and African roots who one day is bitten by a mysterious spider and develops superpowers. Through the Kingpin's particle accelerator, Miles comes into contact with the Peter Parker of a parallel universe. This Spider-Man, who's a bit older and clumsy, tries to be a mentor to his younger colleague. Miles then discovers that there are even more universes, each with their own Spider-Man. He meets Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man Noir, and Penny Parker, among others. Together, they try to thwart the Kingpin's plans. Across the Spider-Verse was originally set for a 2022 release date, but Sony has now pushed it back to the summer of 2023, giving animators enough time to allow the sequel to live up to the original's reputation. Number 5. The Marvels, July 28, 2023. Marvels is a rarity among upcoming Marvel movies, and it's a sequel to both an MCU movie and a Disney Plus series, WandaVision, and also features character-turned-powerful heroes. Captain Marvel's first adventure wasn't quite as big a hit as Avengers Endgame, but it was still a huge success. So it's no surprise that Brie Larson's Carol Danvers is set to return for the sequel in the summer of 2023. In the sequel, officially named The Marvels, Carol teams up with the grown-up Monica Rambeau, Teyonah Parris, and Kamala Khan Iman Vellani. The latter debuted in the Ms. Marvel Disney Plus series. The Disney Plus shows laid the groundwork for much of the Marvels, most notably in the Ms. Marvel post-credit scene where Carol Danvers and Kamala Khan swapped places, with Carol looking confused in Kamala's bedroom, which is full of pictures, posters, and images of her plastered on the walls. Monica Rambeau debuted her powers in WandaVision, and another version of her mother, Maria, was Captain Marvel of Earth 838 in Madness's multiverse Doctor Strange, and this trio faced the mysterious villain of Zaw Ashton. Director Nia DaCosta has signed on to direct, and WandaVision's Megan McDonnell has officially written the script. Number 6. Okoye Series, premiere date summer 2023. In March 2021, it was announced that Okoye, who debuted in Disney's Hawkeye, would get her own show. Ethan Coen and Emily Cohen serve as writers and executive producers, with Alico Cox reprising her role as a deaf assassin with a knack for understanding the opponent's fighting styles. The story shows her leaving New York to reunite with her family's native tribe. Of course, a new crisis interrupts this reunion. Number 7. Captain America New World Order. Starring Sam Wilson on the big screen, the next Captain America movie will likely tie into the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and will also utilize events from other connected MCU projects. Anthony Mackie will reprise his role as Sam Wilson. No further cast updates have been made yet, but Julius Honored Cloverfield Paradox is joining the director. The full title was announced at SDCC 2022, along with the release date of the new Captain America movie, so it's too early to promote it. There could be more news for Captain America 4 after MCU Phase 5 kicks off with AntMan and the Wasp Quantumania. Number 8. SpiderWoman, release date to be announced. Intended as a spin-off of the original Spider-Man into the SpiderVerse, SpiderWoman aims to be an all-female Spider-Man movie. However, there are plenty of other Marvel comics about Spider-Woman available for Sony. Characters of Jessica Drew, aka Spider-Woman, and Cindy Moon, aka Silk, are also planned for the film. Beck Smith is set to write the script, and Lauren Montgomery is set to direct the film. Negotiations are reportedly underway. Number 9. Jackpot, release date to be announced. Jackpot is the code name shared by two fictional superheroes, Sarah Arrett and Alana Jobson, appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics, usually in stories featuring Spider-Man. It was first announced as being under consideration by Sony in 2018 and announced as a fully developed product in 2020. The script is written by Mark Guggenheim, who has written not only the original comics, but also TV shows such as Supergirl and Arrow, and movies such as Percy Jackson's Sea of Monsters and Green Lantern. The movie follows Sarah Ehrlich, who gains superpowers when she undergoes an Oscorp subsidiary's gene therapy experiment, raising hopes for the future of the Green Goblin if that's the movie's Jackpot. Alana Johnson then basically takes over the title of Jackpot from Sarah, and she uses an enhancing potion to mimic her powers before becoming an ally of Spider-Man. With minor Marvel characters like Jackpot making their movie debuts, there's no telling where future projects in and out of the MCU will go. Number 10. Untitled Okoye Series. In late May 2021, it was announced that Denai Guerrera would lead a Disney Plus spin-off detailing the rise of Okoye, who joined the ranks of Dora Milaje. Plus, it seems to be an additional Wakanda concept. The focus on Okoye and the rest of his Dora Milaje provide unprecedented opportunities for storytelling and further exploration of Wakanda. As always, we'll be updating you about the new upcoming movies and TV shows, so stay tuned with us. Do let us know which of these movies are you looking forward to the most in the comments section below. We'll be back here soon with some more juicy content. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Until then, adios.